Hello darlings, thank you very much for tuning in guys. It's Beer Monster O'Clock and I've been to Aldi's for this one. It's a German lager. Normally I quite like doing the German beers because they've all got like crazy names, you know, Franziskaner and Hefeweizen type beers, and you know, they all seem to have a bit of a crazy name to them. This one's just called Germany 13. Yeah, it's not really a proper German beer. It's just a German style beer. It's from Aldi's, as I say. It's by the Hop Foundry, as you can see. Literally just called Germany 13. It says it's made with German hops, brewed in the UK, teamed up with the Freedom Brewery, and it's a German Kolsch style lager. I'm not too sure what that is. I think it's the first review I've done of these, but I think they use ale yeast while they're fermenting it. I could be wrong. So technically it's really an ale, but it's kind of brewed similar to a lager kind of thing, bit of a hybrid I suppose you could say. How much did I pay for this? Yeah, I picked this up. This is one of the World Cup beers that Aldi brought out. I skipped all them because I just had a feeling they weren't very good. I still have. You know, they're about £2 a can or something like that they were, and I just didn't think it was going to be worth me while. I only picked this up today because I've been looking for cheap beers, and it was £1.09 in my Aldi's. So for that price, I'm going to give it a try. And of all the different World Cup beers they had, I think you're more than likely to get a better one out of the German one than a lot of the others. That was my thinking. So yeah, I'll give it a go. And take it from there. It's a 440ml can. It's 4.5% ABV. Let's crack her open. Yeah, if you did try this one during the World Cup or recently, you may have found it cheap like me. They're trying to get rid of them, obviously, aren't they? Yeah, let me know what you think of it in the comments. Did you enjoy it or not? And yeah, be interested to hear from you guys. I will reply to every single one of you if anybody does comment. There you go. She's in the glass. Got a nice white head on there. It's got a slight haze to it. I think it's just a cold haze. I think it's been in the fridge for a couple of days. So yeah, you got decent levels of carbonation in there. Looks all right. The head's holding quite strong. Let's get a whiff. It's not a nice golden colour as well. Quite slow moving carbonation, but quite a lot of it. Kind of a subtle hint of citrus fruit in the aroma for me. Not a lot else. Doesn't really smell like an ale to me. Yeah, I'm not really getting much else to be honest, although my nose is quite far away from the action there. Anyways, let's see what it tastes like. That's all that matters really, isn't it? Cheers guys. Bosh. I'm gonna go again. It's okay. I've had worse, put it that way. But you know, considering it's supposed to be a craft lager, I'm not convinced that this is brewed in small batches at all. It's all right though. For the price I paid, I suppose I'd say it's all right. I definitely would be disappointed if I paid £2 for it though, that's for sure. Being as I got it pretty much half price, it's a bit more acceptable, but it's just not great really. Let's go into it a bit more. It's quite crisp. Quite a light sort of mouthfeel to it, as you'd expect. It is quite refreshing to be fair. I am getting a slight ale-y kind of taste in the background. Kind of tastes like a lager, but with a bit of like slight ale-y kind of element to it in the back. And some citrus at the start. And then again, that kind of ale-y taste with a bit of sweetness from the malts. got quite kind of a weird slight bitterness going on as well. As I'm drinking more of it, it's starting to build up a bit of a funny, kind of metallic-y aftertaste to it, sadly. Yeah, it really is. It's actually getting worse the more of it I drink. It wasn't too bad the first mouthfeel. It really is starting to taste quite metallic-y. Don't know whether it's just this particular can, but yeah. It's got quite a lot of flavour, but it's just not really working for me. Particularly that metallic taste is really getting off-putting now. So yeah, overall I suppose you could say it's a football themed beer, innit? And it's a German one. You could say it's a bit like Germany in the football, the last few like major tournaments. Bit average, bit shit. You know, it's not the worst beer in the world. You know, it's sort of maybe just qualifying if you're lucky, and then you're sort of going out, you know. But it's just not what it used to be. Like, it's not what a proper German beer is. A bit like the football teams now, not what proper German football teams used to be, are they? So yeah, I suppose when you look at it like that, I suppose it's about right. It's about how good Germany are at football at the minute, which ain't great. I would say give it a try if you see it cheap. If you fancy it, but I definitely wouldn't pick it up at full price. Score wise out of 10, I'm going to give it a 5. Glad I tried it. Personally, I wouldn't buy it again, even at the cheap price, but I do think it's worth a go. It is something a little bit different at least. And of course, we are all different. This is just my opinion. There may be people that enjoy it more or less than me. But yeah, for me, it's not great. 5 out of 10. Thank you very much for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and consider subscribing to the channel. And until next time, guys, bye-bye, darlings.